Hey, sorry about that, everybody. I just had a complete malfunction with laptop and all, so should be back to normal now. I don't know what happened, but I just had a huge software malfunction. That seems to be the.
Hey, sorry about that,
Oh,
everybody.
let me go ahead and turn my volume down so I can hear myself. So I apologize about that. Let's go ahead and go back to the radar. Like I said, 2 active tornado warnings and really just a huge line of severe thunderstorms. And like I said, as we anticipate this moving forward, this should start to weaken, but right now, obviously, not weakening at this time. But like I said, as it crosses the river, it should. But want to make sure that we get all this right and can cover it the right way. Kind of doing like 8 things at once right now, so I do apologize. Yes, I should be live on both Facebook and YouTube right now. I do apologize. Um, had some software issues there. Oh my goodness. May occasionally hear my family in the background, so I do apologize if that's the case, but obviously I'm trying to spend some time with them as well. Just shared a new link to the storm predictor, so I went ahead and deleted that last link so everybody can. And I'll go ahead and let's see here if that goes. I'll pin that as well. Okay, we should be all good now. Hopefully, not having any more issues software wise. So like Patoka area right now, really not too concerned. I don't think for you as of right now. Randolph County, you just got issued that severe thunderstorm warning on into Waterloo, Freeburg. Like I said, that's going to be the area of concern right now. So yeah, if you're in Patoka, I think I just got that question. That's obviously going to be part of this line later on. So like I said, you got roughly about an hour until impact. So looking at about 9 p.m. your time, severe line of storms. Roughly, like I said, as this crosses over the river and especially gets around I-57, these storms should start to really die out and start to lose their strength. So good news there on that part. But obviously right now our main focus is off to our west. And I'll put this back in motion here for everybody. But yeah, tornado warning continues. Like I said, that's going to be pushing off just to the north of Chester. Very close to Chester. So like I said, severe thunderstorm warning. They went ahead. They'll probably cancel out. Tornadoes still possible. Quick spin up for sure. And like I said, the main threat is really going to be the north side of Perry County, central part of Perry County, on into Jefferson County, Washington, Marion, Breeze, Highland, Greenville, those areas. Vandalia, you're going to be under the gun as well. That's going to be really our main threat for right now. So, those of you south of that, really just general showers and storms. This is just the strongest areas that'll be moving into our region. Like I said, the tornado threat's really going to be low for us. So like I said, these tornado warnings are set to expire anyway. So we'll see if the National Weather Service in St. Louis will continue them moving into Illinois. But like I said, we're probably going to see some rapid decreased threat for tornadoes and severe weather. So like I said, I know everyone really along I-57 and west is under that tornado watch until 11 p.m. But hopefully that will not be needed here in the next hour or two. So just kind of keeping an eye on things and just kind of monitoring for right now. There's no confirmed tornadoes in southeast Missouri right now, so that's the good part. Obviously, here in southern Illinois, you can see our current observations, upper 70s, high on the humidity, so we got a lot of moisture. Just not a lot of energy today. These storms have been going through a ton of energy out in central Missouri, where we've had some tornadoes earlier, especially in and around the southwestern portion of the state. I think just north of Joplin, they got hit once again. I saw some images coming out of that county. So definitely was scary when I saw a tornado warning was issued for Joplin, but it, obviously scraped the north side of the town. I don't even think the town was really impacted. So sirens are going off in Chester. So let's see here. Let me get my... Yep, there's that tornado warning just going off there. So like I said, that was that area of circulation I was kind of concerned with. And there it is. And really, it's going to scrape just north of Chester, but St. Genevieve, Evansville, you need to be in your safe spot right now. Got a good area of circulation, a little bit weak, but it's going to cross over the river and head your way. So friends and family in St. Genevieve and Evansville, Illinois, heads up. You have a possible tornado headed your way, as this is the one storm I was kind of keeping an eye on as it moved just to the northeast of Farmington, Missouri, but it's crossing over, getting ready to cross over I-55 right now, just to the south of St. Genevieve. So, like I said, one of those things where we're just gonna have to keep an eye on these storms. But like I said, as they move across the river, they should likely weaken. But those of you in the tornado watch, obviously not out of the woods just yet. So we're gonna keep it here. But yeah, like those of you in Randolph County, like I said, St. Genevieve, Sparta, Redbud, if you're around those regions, you need to be seeking shelter at this time. Evansville, Ellis Grove. We'll go ahead and we'll kind of pause this so we can show everybody what we're looking at here. So obviously, if we're going to have a tornado, you can kind of see this kink in the line right here. It's going to be right here. And you can see that obvious supercell structure where you got the little 6 there. Anytime you get that little hook in that line, obviously showing that little rotation. So a little bit of some QLCS action all going, and this is going to move off to the east. So like I said, those of you in Chester, you are included in this tornado warning. However, it should go to the north, but still, those of you in St. Genevieve, Kaskaskia, Ellis Grove, Evansville, need to be seeking shelter at this time as it's getting ready to cross over I-55 in Missouri. So we're going to keep an eye. This is a radar-indicated threat, so nothing confirmed yet. We can go on radar and confirm it if need be, but right now, not seeing anything that would likely indicate a tornado at this time. So we're going to be looking at this area right here. And like I said, just right now, I'm not seeing anything that would indicate a tornado or anything like that. But like I said, pretty good rotation. A little on the light side, but like I said, sometimes it doesn't take much to have a quick spin up, but we're going to keep an eye on it. Probably some, quarter-size hail, if not a little bit larger, going through Bloomsdale, Missouri right now. Like I said, we're just going to wait for this thing to cross over I-55 near St. Genevieve. As we got maybe just a new rapid update there. We're going to see if... Sorry, kind of looking at some more things from National Weather Service chat right now. That honestly, I really haven't looked at our current observations. Let's go ahead. I'm going to look at these real quick. So if you hear me kind of, like I said, those of you in Randolph County, Illinois, need to be seeking shelter at this time. Those near Waterloo, let's go ahead and seek shelter. It's pretty good rotation right there. Just to the south of Waterloo. That's going to need a tornado warning on it. Likely going to see a tornado warning pop up very soon for Waterloo. So 2 areas of circulation. I'm going to go ahead and look at our current observations here because, my goodness. But those of you in Waterloo or friends and family in Waterloo, make sure you're seeking shelter at this time. Those, once again, you have time in Randolph County getting ready to cross over I-55 in Missouri right now. It's going to be that possible tornado coming into Randolph County. I'm going to go ahead and look at... So it looks like we do have, looks like maybe a little bit of an increased threat this evening for some more development of some severe weather. So maybe our atmosphere is just a little bit prime. We'll look at some current data analysis here. See how much energy we're working with. There's just really not a lot of energy. I mean, that's why and this is where I wish we had, like, weather balloon. Those of you in Waterloo, definitely not liking this cell. If you have friends and family in Waterloo, I'm kind of going to turn my attention real quick. I really do not like that. That's a pretty good signature right there, just to the south west of Waterloo. I know we have a tornado warning for Randolph County. You need to be taking that seriously, but this is a very strong signature that actually just I really don't understand why there's not a tornado warning on this. They could be working on it as we speak, so bear with me here. But let's go ahead and let's get to Waterloo here. I want to make sure people are safe here. So those with friends and family in Waterloo, give them a call, because there's not a current tornado warning on this, but there's getting ready to be. I'm sure they're probably scrambling right now, but this is going to be just to the south of 156. It's actually going to be right along, if not directly on, Maystown Road, just to the south of the dog park there, on Lakeview Drive, coming into Waterloo. And there it is. There's your new tornado warning right there, folks. So National Weather Service, obviously, very dangerous situation, but Waterloo, like I said, that storm really picking up. So once again, friends and family in Waterloo, you need to get underground right now, because I'm telling you right now, that signature, if there is a tornado on the ground, it is going to be right next to the dog park along Lakeview Drive to the southwest of Waterloo. That's going to be coming into parts of Route 3. And it's going to cross right there on the south side of town. Looks like a pretty good subdivision there. So, like I said, Waterloo, pretty good sized community. Definitely don't want to see a debris signature by any means. But like I said, I'm just very concerned with this last couple scans there. So, like I said, Lakeview Drive, Route 3. And that's going to be directly over the south side of Waterloo right now. So it is probably crossing over the dog park right now. Maybe near, looks like maybe the Waterloo Reservoir, if maybe people know that area. But like I said, Lakeview Drive, the Dog Service Academy, I guess, is over there as well. And like I said, it is directly south of 156. So it's going to be by the Monroe, just to the south of Monroe County Fairgrounds. Okay. Just to the south of Monroe County Fairgrounds. It's going to be, if you know where Waterloo Auto Body is, it's going to be just to the south of there, coming into town as we speak. So this would be a direct hit on the city of Waterloo if there is a tornado on the ground, which there doesn't appear to be at this time. But like I said, very dangerous cell right there. Like I said, that one's the direct impact to life right now for the city of Waterloo, so we're going to keep an eye on this as well. So, yes, Chester, just to the north of you, you're going to have a tornado. Like I said, this one I'm just very concerned with right now in Waterloo. So, friends and family, Waterloo. Down to our south, crossing over I-55 as we speak in Missouri, just to the south of St. Genevieve. This is going to pass over you just to the north of St. Mary. It's going to go on the north side of Chester, but Route 3 heads up. Okay, we should be good. I think we're back. Okay, we should be good. I think we're back. I don't know if something happened. Make sure. I don't know if I'm still. Hopefully I'm still live on here. Anybody got problems? I don't know why this is acting up so much. Hopefully everybody can still hear me live. Like I said, Waterloo, friends and family. Okay, good. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea what is going on with this laptop right now. If it disconnects again, I'm probably going to throw something. But okay, thanks everybody. Like I said, Waterloo, take shelter right now. Friends and family, this is going to go right through downtown. A very dangerous situation right now. Like I said, probably not on the ground, but if it is, it's going to be very close, and it's going to hit, like I said, right along that area. It's going to be crossing over Park Street and Route 3, so that'd be 156 and Route 3. And it's directly over the town of Waterloo as we speak. So it is at that crossing point. Right now, it's probably right along 4th Street, Park Street. Getting ready to... Actually, it's going to cross right over the Gardner Elementary School and Rogers Elementary School, right next to the high school, right near the cemetery there on downtown Waterloo. It's where the tornado's at right now, if there is one. I can't confirm it by radar, folks, but let's see here. Still radar indicated. Like I said, not seeing any debris, which is good. Let's go back down over here to St. Genevieve. It has crossed over I-55, getting ready to have a direct impact on the south side of St. Genevieve. Like I said, no tornado on the ground. And I'm actually in. You can probably hear me sniffling. I apologize. My allergies are absolutely horrible today. Let me get back and chat here. Let's see if we have any spotters on this. Obviously, the one that is directly over Waterloo right now is a big concern, and this one also near to the north side of St. Mary's and Chester near St. Genevieve is also another problem right now. So these are the two areas I'm concerned with. If I have any friends, family, or anyone that can report to me what the heck is going on in Waterloo, I would greatly appreciate it. So I'm kind of looking back and forth in chat right now. But like I said, that storm in Waterloo, that looks, I mean, literally just took out directly downtown. I mean, that's right where the school is there. So I don't know if there's anyone that is in that area, but please let me know. I'm going to go back to, let's just go back to a double screen here. But that one right there, I just don't like. I mean, the good news out of this is I'm not seeing any debris signatures, so that's really good. So it looks like we got some power outages coming in Monroe County. So that would be that Waterloo storm. So it looks like, like I said, even if it's not a tornado, it's got some damaging straight line winds. Waiting for some more information to come in. But like I said, those of you that are in Waterloo, especially on the north side coming into Freeburg, need to be seeking shelter. What happened? Yeah, it looks like they're trying to find where the damage is at right now. So, like I said, right now I'm really focused in Monroe County, Waterloo, Freeburg, coming up, and I'll come into the New Baden area soon. That rotation's pretty good. Like I said, this one over St. Genevieve right now, Ellis Grove, you need to be in your safe spot. North side of Chester, north side of St. Mary, Randolph County, heads up. Like I said, those of you that are in Perry County, Washington County, heads up. The strongest of these storms here in southern Illinois will be impacting your area. I was really hoping that these storms would weaken as they cross over the river, which they may. It might just take them a little bit longer, and I'm honestly very surprised right now. I just went through and looked over our current surface observations, and I am not seeing, a lot of ingredients here. So obviously we have something wrong with our data package this evening for this to occur. But yeah, I mean that right there just has me super worried. Anyone in the Waterloo area, friends or family, please let me know. Like I said, I really don't like the way that looks, and heck, if it's one thing, it's the next. I mean, they're just really not. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading a whole bunch of different things right now, but I mean, okay, we have a tornado on the ground near St. Genevieve. So let's go down to secondary storm coming into this one's going to be a confirmed tornado now. just over St. Genevieve. So it looks like I'm back. I tell you what, folks, I am not for sure what is going on with this. I do apologize, but we are back now. So confirmed tornado, if you can hear this. Confirmed tornado now confirmed over St. Genevieve, moving into Ellis Grove, Illinois, as we speak. So this is now a confirmed tornado by a weather spotter. Has not been updated yet, but this is now a confirmed tornado with power flashes. So it's now, this tornado has just actually crossed into Illinois. So here's our tornado right here. It's lagging behind a little bit, but it's going to come right into Ellis Grove along Route 3. So those of you in Illinois, Ellis Grove along Route 3, you need to be seeking shelter at this time. I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and we'll kill that. We'll keep the sponsors up because I gotta give them credit. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. We should be back now. Tornado on. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. We should be back now. Tornado on the ground. This is so everybody's going to have to bear with me on this because this is actually very embarrassing. So this is an internet issue I'm having. And I do not know why because I have pretty good internet. So I don't know if something happened today that I'm not aware of. But anyway, I'm probably going to go in and out. So stick with me. We're doing okay. If I do go out, just hang tight because Brad Hammond, you must have Sparklight. How'd you know? But like I said, tornado warning confirmed and heading into Ellis Grove, Illinois at this time. Like I said, I apologize. It's going to go in and out, so I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to start a new feed or anything. I'll see if I can maybe fix it, but I doubt I do. Like I said, kind of working from home. I did move to the back bedroom, so I bet that's an issue. Here's that tornado that was up here near Waterloo. That one's still looking pretty nasty. But I want to focus on this one just to the south of Evansville near Ellis Grove, coming over and crossing over Route 3 in southern Illinois. That is now a confirmed tornado by a weather spotter who has this thing on the ground right now. I'm going to see if we have anything else. And it looks like now we have a confirmed power flash near Columbia. And I want to say that one was the northern storm. But I could be wrong. I think Columbia is in this area. So new area of rotation would put this directly to the north of Ellis Grove and just to the south of Evansville, but would bring this very close to Sparta. So those of you in Sparta, okay, thank you. Yeah, I thought, yeah. So Columbia, we have now a tornado on the ground, which doesn't surprise me. So this is up by Waterloo. This is going to be somewhere in here, or here, or here. So we got, yeah, we have. This is three areas of southern one right here. This is what I'd be concerned with. And that's going to be in between Smithton and Hecker. Like I said, if I mispronounce these towns, I apologize. Shania, it should weaken before it gets to you, but like I said, my overall forecast instincts have been a little bit wrong today as these storms are supposed to weaken. The good news is south of here and for the bulk part of southern Illinois, these will be just generalized storms. These storms down here just will not quit and have some leftover energy. So obviously, those of you northern Perry County into Washington County, heads up, especially those of you in Washington County here, Evansville, Illinois. Let's go ahead and get you in a safe spot. The south side of Evansville along Route 3. Let's go ahead and get in a safe spot. This is a confirmed tornado on the ground. Looks like a new tornado warning coming from Madison County. Madison County, new tornado warning coming for you. This is going to be moving into, so two areas of circulation now moving into St. Clair's. We're starting to see that little hook now. We're starting to see that turn to the north. So instead of us moving into a more of a so like I said, those of you right now that are really concerned, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line here. This is my area of concern right now, and obviously points to the north up there. So, Jackson County, Franklin County, Williamson County, Saline, Hamilton, you guys are okay right now. It's really Jefferson, Perry, Marion, Washington, Breeze area, St. Clair. Those are the areas I'm concerned with right now. So just heads up, just stick with me, okay? But like those of you, like I said, in Franklin County, just hold off. You're okay. There's some severe storms, but all this is going to be generalized storms. These are just a couple storms that have continued to stay strong as they've crossed over the river, something that was not anticipated. So, like I said, 2 areas of circulation, not good. Let's go ahead, since we are, and switch radars real quick. We'll go over here to St. Louis, maybe get a better view of this. Maybe I shouldn't have switched. It's probably going to log me out of here. And there you go. You kind of see the better. Wow, look at that. That's going to be a tornado on the ground right there. Evansville, in, how about said Indiana? Evansville, Illinois. Seek shelter right now. Tornado probably